Good morning, student. Today, as we have started the new part of the Python programming, so today I'll show you the conditional search, 2D list and 3D list. How this 2D list, 3D list, and conditional search will going to work, how they will going to make an impact on us. Let us see and let us implement them. These are the sections that we have seen. These are the sections that we can find it, that we will work on this particular area, and we will going to construct the data for this particular area. So let us start. Now see here in this particular area, conditional search. That means what I have done it here, I have import Python Panda as PD. Okay, Python Panda as PD. So when Python Panda has been given as PD, next what we can find, say I have taken one series, ACR1 equals to PD.series. So here I have taken different patterns of values. Okay, different pattern of values has been taken, and now I am doing a searching. How to search means we have to give some certain condition that we have given in the data frame also. See, print ACR1, then that means from where we are taking ACR. So ACR1, from the ACR1, ACR1 greater than 7000. So ACR1 greater than 70,000 that we have given it, we can make this particular pattern, we can work on this particular pattern. So as we are working on this particular pattern, as we are making those structures to be implemented, we can find it, we can see it, that this is the condition that has been given for it, and based on this particular condition, what we see, what we can find, that we will going to have the structures, and we will going to control the structure. So as we are controlling the structures, as we are making the structure, controlling the structures, what the control that we have done, just given one condition. What is the condition? That ACR1 is greater than equals to 70,000 or not. So those the values greater than equals to 70,000, there the things will going to come, isn't it? So those the values will going to come. So here ACR1, then ACR1 greater than 70,000. So we find it, that how this particular pattern, or how this particular structure is been working. So when we find this particular structure is working, this particular structures or this particular pattern we have constructed in such a way, or in such a form, that we find it, that we will going to have it, and we will going to make them in a certain phenomenon. Okay, so those the certain phenomena that we are instructing, those the certain phenomena that we do find, that how we are implementing it, and how we are working on it. So as we are implementing it, as we are working on it, this the implementation, or this the work that we find, that we have our working phenomena, or we have our working part in this way, or in this structure. So this is the structural part, this is the structural phenomena that we are constructing, and that we are making of it, isn't it? So as we are making of this particular structures, as we are constructing this particular structure, so each of this particular structural pattern, each of this particular structural area that we have, and that we are constructing, we are making them to be implementable and to be workable in a certain conditions that we have given for it. Okay, so those the certain condition that we have given for it, those the certain condition that we are implementing it. Based on this particular condition, that means what we have done here, we have import pandas as PD. That means panda library function we have called here. So as we have called here the panda library function, in this panda library function, what we have taken one series 1. So as we have taken the series 1 PD series, there we have given the values. So PD dot series we have given those the different pattern of values. As we have given those different type of values, now we have done the comparison. Along with the comparison we have given the printing purpose also. Okay, so along with the comparison, what we have done, we have done the printing purpose also. So this is what we can say, this is what we can find it, that when we are constructing them and when we are making them, those the structure that we find, those the structure that we can see. So each of this particular structure, each of this particular pattern that we are having, each of this particular sections that we are having, how we can implement it. So let us see the output of it. Now see the output of it, what the output that we can get. We have this particular output, so particular output that what we can find, that in the fifth position, that means originally sixth, from 0 to fifth, in the fifth position, what we have those pattern, and we are having the values more than 70,000. Then in the sixth position, in the seventh position, in the eighth position, in the 13th position, we can find that here we have the values, and those the values that we can see, those the values that we can find, that each of this particular value that we are having and we are implementing. So each of this particular implementation, each of this particular pattern of implementation that we have, or that we made. So we have this particular implementation pattern, and when we are implementing it, when we are using them, we can find it that they will going to have the structures, and they will going to make this particular pattern or make this particular structure. So when those particular pattern or particular structures is been implemented, we can see it and we can find it that those the implementation what is there, those the part of implementation that we can see, that each and every part of implementation that we are having, what based on the condition that has been given to it. Okay, so based on this particular condition that we have given to it, as we are finding those condition, as we are finding those structures, so we will going to have them, and we will going to work on it. So let us see the next program that we have for today. Now see the next program. Next program is what? Two-dimensional list. So two-dimensional list, as you can see it, what we have, that import pandas as PD. So as we are importing the pandas as PD, here what you see, that first list 1, that means first has been given the name, that first see one column, one part has been made, isn't it, a name, and with that some value has been given. Similarly the second part has been made, third part has been made, and fourth part has been made. So those the part what has been made it here, we can see it here, that each of this part, there are the three sections. One we are seeing the alphabet, another is a value, and another one is a value. That means two values and one alphabet. So how this particular array will going to, how this particular list can be implemented. So creating the data frame from this particular column, what we can say, that df equals to pd dot data frame list comma first comma column equals to the name has been given. What is the name? Name, age, and marks. Okay, so name, age, and marks, this is the name that has been given to it, and based on this particular thing we can see it, and we can find it that we will going to have the structure, and we will going to work on this particular pattern or the structure. So as we are going to work on this particular pattern or structure, what we can find it here, that print df. Now we are printing this particular df. Okay, So there you can see it that how we are making this particular area, and how we are working on this particular pattern or area, that we are implementing it, and we are making them. So what we find it that each of this particular pattern that we have, each of these particular structures that we have, that we are constructing it, and we are making this particular pattern to be implementable. So this is what we can see, that we have here the two-dimensional way, or two-dimensional pattern that we are constructing, and we are implementing it. So this is the thing that what we can find it. See, those the sections that we have, those the part that we can find, we have given it, and we have given it, and we have made it in this way, and in this pattern that we are working on it, and we are implementing on this particular thing. Okay, so this is how we can see, this is how we can find it in this particular pattern, or in this particular structure, that we have it, and we will going to construct it. So this the construction of the structures, this the construction of the part that we are making, and we are implementing. Okay, so this is how we can create, we can construct the two dimensional array, and we can make this particular 2D array list. Okay, so this is how we can make the 2D array list, and we can implement the 2D array list. So when we are implementing this 2D array list, when we are making this 2D array list in this particular two-dimensional array list, what we have, or what do we maintain? We maintain some structures. See what we have called first. We have called here import pandas as PD. So this the particular thing that we have called it here. Then we find that first that we can have this particular pattern, and we can have this particular structures to be implemented. So as we are implementing those structures, what you see? You see here that we have this particular area, the name, and after the name then there are the two values. Okay, so one column, one particular in third bracket we have given it, then comma, again another third bracket we have given it, and then comma, another third bracket we have given it, then comma, another third bracket that we have given it a comma. So this is what the thing has been constructed. This is how we have constructed that particular list. Okay, dimensional list you have seen earlier also. Earlier also we have discussed about this different dimension of the list. Okay, so now what we want to do, we want to change it, we want to make the particular changes. So changes that we can find it, that df equals to pd.data frame. Pd.data frame what? First then column equals to name, age and marks. Okay, so column name what we are giving? Name, age and marks. So this is the column name we are giving, and after we give the column name, then what we have printed? Print df. So we are printing the value of df. So this is the particular value that we do have, and we do maintain that we are going to give it, and we can implement it. So this the implementations, this is the part of implementation that we are giving, that we are making, and that we are working on. We will going to do the structures, and we will going to make the structure. So this doing of the structures and making the structures, that we find it that we have the certain pattern or a certain type of data implementations. The data that we are implementing, the data that we are making, those the data that we can implement and that we can make, isn't it? So each of this data, each of this data implementations that we do have it, and we do make it with this particular structural form, with this particular structural pattern. So let us see the output of it. Now see the output of it. In this particular output, what you can find it, you can see here those the values are there, name, age and marks has been given, and based on that the thing will be replicated. So this is the way how we can frame the two-dimensional array. And in this particular array, what we have the values that are being implemented as we have specified them. Okay, as we have specified them. So we have taken one range. See, one range from name to marks, one particular range, again from name to marks another range, again from name to marks another range, again from name to marks. Previously what you can see, we are taking them separately, isn't it? We are taking them separately now, but now what we have done, we are not taking them separately, we are making it one particular array. That means in one particular third bracket we are constructing those features. So this way we have constructed 4 features of it, and those the 4 features that we can find, they are being implemented and they are being using in this particular way or in this particular manner. Okay, so this is how we can see, this is how we can find it, that we will going to have those structures, and we are making those structures to be implemented and to be made. Okay, so those are the structures, these are the structures that we can find, that we have their implementations and we are working on the implementation of it. Clear? So this is the way, this is the pattern that we are constructing the two-dimensional arrays that we have done here. Now let us see the another program. Now you see here that particular data frame we are creating here. What we have done, import pandas as PD. So when we are importing the panda as PD, so here list, that means lst I have given the name, I have given here some values name. You can see here those the values name has been given here. Okay, so how we have given this values name? See, first Ruchi, then the title Agarwal, last name, then we have given the value. Value means here what we will do, that we will see it. So in this way one second phase we have taken, this way one third phase we have taken, and this way one fourth phase we have taken. All are inside the bracket. Okay, all the things are inside the bracket. Now what you can see it, that df equals to pd.dataframe, pd.dataframe, that we are calling this 1st. Okay, and when we are have this, then column we are giving the first name, last name and age. As we are giving the first name, last name and age, then we are giving here the data type. Data type what we have given, float. Okay, data type has been given here float, then print df. Now when we are making this pattern, when we are constructing this pattern, in this particular pattern we can find it, we can see it that those the list we have taken, those the list we have constructed. So each of this particular list, each of this particular pattern of list that we will going to work with, we will going to make it. So there we have structures, and there we have a certain pattern of implementation of the structures. So those the certain pattern of implementation of the structures that we are implementing here, we are making it here. So each of the cases, each of the part that we do have the work, we do maintain the work. So all this particular maintenance you see here. So here what we have taken, first 2 values is your particular value of what, the alphabetic values, isn't it? So first 2 values is an alphabetic value, and the last value is a numeric value. So this the alphabetic value, this is the numeric value that we have, and we have organized them in the particular form, we have organized them in the particular way. So these the organizations of the data, these the organization of the structures that we have, that we are maintaining and we are constructing. So these the constructions, these the particular pattern of constructions that we have, there we can find this way we have done it. Okay, so we have called the pd.dataframe, as we have called the pd.dataframe. In this particular pd.dataframe, what we have given, first name, last name and age. So as we have given the first name, last name and age, based on this first name, last name and age, we have also given the data type of it. We have mentioned the data type of it is what, the data type is a float data type. Okay, so this particular floating data type, now when it is a float data type, let us run it and see how it will going. Now you see here in this particular one, first name, last name and age that we have given here. See, as we have mentioned it, based on that particular pattern or particular way, the data has been executed and data has been implemented here. Okay, so this is how we can say, this is how we can find that we can make the different dimensions of the array, and we can use those different dimension of the array and convert it into a data frame and implement it as a data frame. So when we are implementing it, see, by default they are 0 1 2 3 that came, isn't it? So this is the default indexing is there. So as we have a default indexing, this way we construct our structure. So today I am ending my today's session here. Thank you.